Yo, what's going on guys? This is Quick Crossbar back with another video. So guys, today I'm gonna tell you how to create 3D text in Cinema 4D. So it's gonna be a very easy tutorial. I'm gonna tell you each and every basics to create 3D text and some tips so that you will not face any problem, and also you will not have to watch any other video after watching this tutorial. So yeah, without wasting our time, let's get right into it. So first thing first, you have to install Cinema 4D. If you haven't installed it, then the link will be a description. It will be in the description. So since Cinema 4D is a paid software, so it is going to be very difficult for you to find it on internet. So I've put a link in the description of a Discord server, so you can basically join that server and you will be able to find the link there. It's a community based server for designers and video editors. So yeah, we help out each other, so you'll get the link from there. So if you let's start the tutorial. So if you wanna place text, all you have to go to more graph and then more text. There you have the text. Now if I wanna rotate my camera angle, I just have to press alt and drag with my left mouse key, and I'll be able to like rotate the scene like this. So I want the text in the middle of the plane, you see, in the middle, the origin. So all I have to do is click on the more text and go to objects, and in align I have to just set it to middle. There you go. Now once you have set this, I'll be telling you some tips and tricks. So if you wanna like move your camera angle like this, not like this, like this. So all you have to do is hit 1 on your keyboard and drag it with your mouse. So not the numpad key one, you just have to hit the one above your Q key. If you want to zoom out or zoom in, just use your scroll wheel. If you don't have scroll wheel, just press 2 on your keyboard, 2 above W key, and just drag it with your mouse or cursor, whatever you say it. So now once you have text, you can change the text from here. You see, I'll change it to something fast, maybe. This looks good. Now once you do this, all you have to do is like change the text font. So I'm going to change the font from here, fonts menu. So I'm going to use like this font, Dragon Force, for the tutorial. You can even set the horizontal spacing from here, basically the gap between every word. I'm going to use this, I guess. And if you want to make it like look like more 3D, so you just have to increase the depth thing you see here. Just increase it. You see, if you decrease it, it's gonna like come outwards. If you increase it, it's gonna go like inwards. So I basically use somewhere around 60 to 100. So for the sake of the tutorial, we're gonna do 70, I guess. This looks pretty pog. Now you have the 3D text, you have very basic text which you can use, of course, but we're gonna do some little more things to make it look better. So once you have done this, all you gotta do is go to caps. So basically the caps do is like they refine the edges. So start means the front side and end means the back side. So I'm gonna set it to fillet cap. Now you will be able to see like there is some edge texture kind of thing. So like this. So you can basically set this up through these. I guess I ruined my camera angle. I'll have to set this. How did I do that? There we go. Just you have to use the 1 and alt to do all this. Now you will be able to see like these things, they come up. You can even set it for the back side, like set it on fillet cap, and there you go, you have it on the back side. This looks pretty cool. So we're gonna go for like a smoother thing. So if you want it to be smooth, all you have to do is increase the steps. You see, this will get smoother, and you can even increase the radius to make it like bigger. So this looks pretty cool. I might just decrease the steps a little bit and increase the radius a little high, kind of like this. This looks pretty cool. Now once I have done all this, all you gotta do is go this like this place, whatever you call it, and just double click on this. So it will create a matte is basically color for your text. You can even set the texture from here. We might do another tutorial for textures, like kind of metallic texture and all. So from here you can set the color of the text. I'm gonna for like going to go for a purple kind of text. So yeah, we'll do purple and bluish kind of. So here we have this looks pretty good. Now if you want to set like different color for different text, you can even set that. If you want to like set for like different settings, if you want to increase the size, you can even do that. So if you want like increase the size, all you have to do is hit T on your keyboard and just drag this. You see, you can just drag any axis you want. It will do the same. If you want to move your text, all you gotta do is hit E on the keyboard, so you'll be able to move the text kind of like this at any axis you want. There you go. Now if you want to rotate your text, we see like many rotated text in the like headers and all. So to do that, just hit R on your keyboard, move any axis. There you go, you have a very good looking text, you see. So for the sake of the tutorial, I'm gonna let it stay like this. We're gonna do some little more things, then we're gonna come back to this step. So once you have done this, once you have put the color and all, you just have to click on more text and hit C on your keyboard. So this will like create this. So you will be able to like set for any letter you want. So I'm gonna like rotate every letter so that it looks kind of cool, kind of like this. You can rotate each and every single letter, set the distance and gap between them. So this looks kind of cool, I guess. I'll bring it a little forward. So you can do it accordingly. I guess this looks pretty fine. So yeah, you have it. Now if you wanna make it like a popped or something, you can do that from here, from wrap. So you just have to drag it and put it on more text, so it will create this effect. Now take your transform tool and just increase the size. So I usually do not do that. I just told for the sake of tutorial, I'm not gonna do that. Now I wanna change color for some letters. So I want to change color for A. So what I'll do is double click here again. I want like bluish kind of color now. So I'll put it on A. So there you go, you have it on the text. We're gonna go for a pinkish kind of text, I guess. That will look good. Yeah, this looks good. You can set it like this. Now once you have done all this, just close this thing and you wanna go hit R on your keyboard so that you can rotate every single object like this. This looks good. There you have it. Now you have the text. Now after setting up everything, you have to put lights on the text. So basically you have to go to lightings from here and you will have to set the area lights and all. You don't have to do that. I have Lightroom. So basically what it does is like sets the light on its own, and it's very easy. So to put that, what you want to do is see here content browser. You have to go there, and in content browser what you want to do is like I'll give you the file link, so you just have to use that file. So I'm gonna find the file. Where did I put? So here I have this file. Gonna double click, and there you go, light. So just double click on that. There you have it. And in the render settings you wanna set it to best settings. Just double click that. Now go to object mode, back to object mode. Just don't like touch your Lightroom. It looks better without touching. Now once you have done all this, you just have to set the camera angle accordingly and go to your camera and click on this. Now you will just set the camera. That is it. Now once you move all that, you want to come back to your camera angle. What you want to do is just hit this little box icon. There you go. You'll come back here. Just make sure that you do not hit when you have applied it. So you'll have to reset this up. So I'll set it accordingly. I guess this looks fine. I have to reset this up. There you go. You have it. So once you have done all this, you will have to go to the render settings. So from to do the render settings, you will have to go here. So my render settings are 1920 into 1080p. So you just have to copy these. So check the save, tick this, and from effects you will have to like go to effects and just there will be ambient occlusion and global illumination. Just like bring them up here and just stick them. You don't have to do the settings in them. In save menu you have to go like after output. You'll have to go to the save menu, set it to PNG, set this to 8-bit channel, and just make sure that you click this alpha channel. Okay, you just have to click this. Now once you have done the settings, you just have to close it, and remember that you'll have to do the render settings for every single project. So like you'll have to set them up before doing the project, because the default settings do not work with like PNG, do not make the PNG text. So yeah, you'll have to set this up. So what I'll suggest is create a file having these settings and use that file over and over. Just change the text, so that will be much easier. And once you do that, we're gonna hit the camera box. That will bring us to the camera here, and we're gonna click on this thing, middle thing, and this will render our text. You see, this is rendering the text. So it usually takes a little bit of time. So you see the text is coming up and it looks pretty cool. So there you have it, the 3D text. So you want to save the text. From here you can save it. Just set the format to PNG. What it will do is basically it will remove the background of the image. So I'll save it on my desktop. That will make it easier. Now once you do all that, what you want to do is you have to go to the text again. Okay, now in this you want to go to the object, and you had your depth. Just set that depth to 0. You see, like this. So since we pressed C, so what that did was it kind of broke the text into pieces. So you'll have to do it for every single red. So once you do this, you have to render this. You'll have to render the 0 depth image. So I'll tell you what it really does. We'll have to go to Photoshop to do that. Now guys, once you have it rendered, all you gotta do is create a new project. So just set your resolution according to your need, and you want to bring the two files here. You just have to bring them up. Now why did I like use the zero depth file? Because you can easily like set the, if you want to set stroke to it, you can easily set the stroke to the front side. You will not have to like cut out all of it and do that. So it becomes really easy. So you can set it accordingly. I'm gonna set this outside. This looks pretty cool. You can even set the like the shadows and all. So shadows and maybe drop shadow. So yeah, you can do that. So I'll go with inner shadow. Now this will look like, give it a kind of 3D kind of look from the front side. So you see, just increase this looks kind of dark. So you just have it, and like this looks pretty cool. You can set the color accordingly. Maybe this. There you go. This is your text. I'll go with another color. So like anything you want you can create. For the sake of the tutorial, I did it very fast and like messed up the text a lot. So if you put time and effort, you'll be able to like get good results and render good text. So that was a tutorial. If you guys like the tutorial, consider subscribing and liking, and all the links will be in the description, so make sure that you join the Discord server. That was all for the video. Thanks for watching.